Hello everyone, True Zero Emissions here. So today I'm practicing again, sitting down. I feel like it's going to be possibly months until I can sit down at any kind of speed, like 25, 30 miles an hour. If I can even do that. Like, it's hard for me to imagine that I could do that someday. And I don't know that I can, but what I'll do is, even though I don't know for sure that I'll be able to do that, what I will do is give myself the chance, right? I'll give myself the chance to have that opportunity by practicing, right? Because practicing is what allows the improvement of the skills. Okay. I really hope the mic's plugged in. Let me check. Feels like it is. Feels like everything's plugged in. Okay. I remember when I was first starting to accelerate fast, like this. Let's see if I can do it without falling. And there was a couple times, many times, where I accelerated and almost lost control, like the wheel started to wobble. And that was just me not having the experience of doing that. I think I thought, oh, I can ride fast now. I can go like 40. This is a while back, right? A few weeks ago. I can go 40 miles an hour now. So now I can just accelerate quick too, right? Wrong. For me, maybe someone else can, but for me, accelerating was very different than just going a speed slowly, gradually picking up speed, compared to, and I'll try to accelerate kind of quick right now. Now what I did right then, sometimes I talk about how I'm not really thinking about what I'm doing, I just do it, especially in practice. Well, right then, I had complete and absolute concentration. I was totally focused on every subtlety and nuance of the electric unicycle. If I feel any kind of, I'm sensing what it's doing, and I'm responding to it moment by moment, not necessarily in an action, like a big action that you could see, but I'm kind of, it's all about sense, like I'm sensing it, right? It's like riding a bicycle where you just sense how to ride it. I remember when someone said, write a paper, tell a story about how to ride a bicycle. And everybody was struggling with that. This is in grade school, right? Way back. Everyone was struggling with that. Oh, wow. How do you explain how to ride a bicycle? How do you explain balance? How to balance, right? So I'm going to do a subject change right now and come back to something. I'm probably always going to come back to world peace because it's so important. What does world peace look like? World peace looks like solution-oriented worldwide collaboration. It looks like everyone having equal access to high education. Now, high education is not, well, what it is it's what interests you and developing your skills to a very high level, but it includes like an understanding of the value of life and working together, like in a worldwide manner, right? Not just in small communities, but like in a big way, working together. You ever notice how like I don't know why, but I feel like I look at sports and war as if there's like some kind of, I don't know how to say it. I don't know if it's a similarity, but in sports, and what I'm thinking of specifically when I say sports, is how I've seen teams fight each other after the game or during the game. They literally will fight each other, and it's like there's so much adrenaline and so much people. I think people feel protective of their team. And I'm not sure what's happening. I think there's probably been a lot of philosophers, psychologists. A psychologist is a doctor of philosophy, right? Writing on this, researching this, studying this. Like, how come we have a competition that can turn into a fight sometimes? Like, why is that even a thing? And to me, I also look at war that way. Like, how we all have our needs that need to be met, right? how does our needs needing to be met turn into a fight where, and then furthermore, how is it that people are fighting that aren't even directly the ones that are connected directly, I think is a way to say it, to what the issues are, right? So we have the people that are responsible for resolving and communicating and collaborating on the issues, and then when that doesn't work, then we have these other people on both sides that fight. Now, I think I'm totally oversimplifying all this, but what I'm thinking of is how can we work together? That's what I'm really trying to think about. And I'm trying to think about that because I've read a lot of stories about how our technology has advanced so much in the past 100 years, in the past couple 100 years, that at the rate we're going, if both sides, whatever sides that is, of a war, right? If both sides that are having conflict that is resulting in the potential for a physical war, right? If they're both making the more deadly weapons and the weapons that kill faster and more efficiently, if I say it that way, then look at how fast our technology accelerates, right? I mean, a long time ago, we had weapons that could destroy the whole planet. And as it is, from what I've read, both sides are choosing to not use weapons that would destroy the planet. So we have different kind of wars. We try to have wars, it seems. When I say we, I just mean as a planet. It seems like we have wars that are local. I'll call them local wars. Like, well, look at a world war. We've had 2 world wars. But what I mean is the wars have limited use of technology. But look, there's been some terrible things that have happened. I mean, look how all the people got sick from things, weapons that weren't supposed to be used, right? Look how that happened. So there's agreement to not use certain weapons, and then they're used anyway. So it seems like it's safe to say, as a possibility, but it seems like it's really safe to say that war is not a good solution for resolving getting needs met, right? It seems like that. But how do we move to a different way, though? Right? And then everyone always says, oh, well, the kids will figure it out. And those kids grow up and they're being taught how it's been done before. But are we also teaching a different way too, right? And I think a lot of people are just trying to figure it out for themselves, just like I'm thinking about it. I think everyone's thinking about it, like, what can we do differently? What can we do? How can we change the way that we work together, right? So instead of destroying each other, we could build together as a world. And it's easy to see, like, borders and separation as, it's easy to think that that's automatically, like, you're different than us, or you're not us, or you're or we can destroy you if we don't get what we want, right? Both sides could say that, or one side could say that, and then you have a war, you have a fight, right? But that's why the education has to be worldwide, that we all understand the value of life, and I mean the immense value of life. What's the value of life right now? I'm just going to talk about transportation. What is the value of life? How do we show that in an industry, which I'm talking about the auto industry, that loses like 45,000 people each year to accidents, and 3.3 million each year to terrible, terrible injuries? Right? National Highway Traffic and Safety Administration has done reports on this. I've read them before, many times, on how many people die each year from car accidents. And people don't really talk about it, but if you look into it, it's a lot. Okay, I'm gonna try to sit down. I'm been practicing sitting down and riding sitting down. It's a new thing I'm trying, because I just haven't tried. I haven't practiced it much. Now I'm going to try to turn. Ooh. Now, See the way I just turned right there? I remember turning that way when I was learning to ride standing up. And it was really hard to turn. And it's amazing that I can turn now standing up. And I've just gotten better at it recently. Like, just very recently. Okay, everyone, True Zero Emission signing off for the moment. We're going to start a new video in a few seconds. Just trying to keep these videos short so that I don't lose, like, everything if a video doesn't upload. Because I keep getting videos not uploading. I'm having a lot of trouble with my internet. See you soon in the next video, everyone. Stop recording.